Our next guest is Raven, and he is a senior at 8 years old. He is a black lab mix. He came to us previously owned, but we don't have a profile from his owners, discussing, things that they've noticed about him or the reason why he was surrendered. When we intake animals here, we always ask people who own the animals to fill out a personality profile. And sometimes people do and sometimes people decline, and there's different varying levels of how well it's filled out. My advice to anyone who has to surrender an animal to us is to fill those out as thoroughly as possible. Those personality profiles can go a long way toward helping us find an appropriate home for the animal that you're bringing to us. With those we can decide whether or not they do well with children, or if they're used to living with cats or other dogs, or if they have fears, things that they might be allergic to, all kinds of information that can help a potential adopter make those very important decisions about whether or not to take an animal into their home. So I want to encourage everyone to fill those out as well as possible if you are in a situation where you have to bring an animal to us. Raven does have some health things, so it is our policy that all people have to come in and read these behavior and medical profiles before they're able to visit with an animal. So it's really going to be important in a case, and he's a perfect example of that. He does have some medical things. You want to make sure you're prepared to take that on. One of them is that he is Lyme positive, but there's some other things in there as well, so you want to make sure you're thoroughly reading this. But other than his medical, and the fact that he's a little bit overweight at 112 pounds, he is got a very good behavior assessment. He mostly keeps his kennel clean. He's very friendly. He has a favorable reaction to other dogs. He's just very strong, so it can make it hard to get him leashed up and walked. But those are things that if you train and work with him that you'll be able to resolve. He has no issues with food aggression. He willingly lets go of objects or reluctantly gives up objects when asked. He likes to play with balls. He knows how to fetch. He likes squeaky toys. If you have it in your heart to adopt an older dog and can provide him the proper medical care, you can stop in and visit with Raven here at Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center. If you'd like to call to get more information before making a trip, you can call us at 301-600-1546.